So today I want to talk about an experience I had at work and what I learnt from this. And I thought that you might be able to use it as a life skill as well. So there I am working. I knock on a door with a parcel, no one's in. So I start writing out a card. There's a guy knocking on doors as well. And we say all right to each other. He then comes back and asks me how I feel about my job. And we get talking. And it quickly became apparent that this guy has the same values as me. Now, we had never met before. He was a stranger to me. By the end of that conversation, I'd like to think I made a new friend. I gave him the channel and my number, and hopefully I get to talk to him again. Maybe even be fun to have him on a podcast when I get that going. But the point I'm trying to make is, he had the balls to come up to me and speak to me. Now, I feel like in this society, we've lost the ability to do that. I know that I struggle with that a lot, but now I'm confident and comfortable talking to random people. It's kind of what my job entails anyway. But that's a life skill you really need to get under your belt. Because if you're quite young, you might have a problem with this. I was very lucky to grow up in an age where you'd have to knock on the door to get your friend out. And now you're talking to an adult when you're not really confident, you know, and as a kid, that's quite daunting. But we did it anyway. But now you don't have to do that. You've got your phone for it. Now you express feelings and emotions and make plans with your phone. I see it with a lot of people. And it's not just young guys, don't get me wrong. I see it with a lot of older people too. Constantly on their phones. In the break room, no one really speaks to each other. Everyone is on their phones and I'm looking around like, wow. When I was speaking to the guy, we spoke about how a phone is just an extension of your soul. We've lost the ability to think about memories in our head and create a clear picture. We don't need to do that anymore, because if we go on holiday, we take a picture on our phone. There's no more thinking involved. We just have to scroll back and we'll find it. But getting back to the topic of talking to people, make talking to strangers normal in your life. Have a joke with them. Have a laugh with them, because you never know. You might be that light that they needed throughout that darkness of that day. You might tell them something that they needed to know. Or they just needed that interaction because they felt lonely. This is a very, very short one today, but I'll leave it there. Just bear it in mind. And I'll see you tomorrow for the main one. Take care.